Hello everybody, Mike Arnold here, co-founder, Patrick, and partners along with Bob Iacchino. So Amazon finally getting a close below its 200-day simple moving average. Has not happened in quite a while. Let's check last time it did happen, and we'd have to go all the way back to, let's see, 2016. So February closed below it, then continued lower. Finally getting back above it in at the end of February, just dipping below it briefly for a couple days, and then hasn't seen those levels, hasn't revisited the 200, got close a couple times, but has not closed below it since that level. So this is pretty significant now. We're going to have to see if next week it regains the 200. Have the retracements on here. Key levels we'll be watching for. The first key level we'll be watching is about 1668 area, 1660 to 1668. It's also a 12.5% retracement from this big down move. Next major area we'll be watching then is about 1700 to 1716, and we have the rotation zone coming down. You see the rotation zone is against it on a daily chart now. We'll also check in on the weekly in a second. So once you have the rotation zone against it, just on the way up is its buying opportunity. So, you know, buying opportunity, buying opportunity, buying opportunity, buying opportunity. Now it's potential selling opportunities. So in the rotation zone, sell off. In the rotation zone, sell off. So these are the key levels. The bottom of the rotation zone is coming in at 1740, and that will continue to drop pretty quickly. The top of the rotation zone is coming in at 1800. So major resistance now on a daily time frame is coming in right around 1800. Check over on the weekly. So also besides that 200 that we just closed below, you can see how it bumped off the 50-week exponential moving average, and this is prior resistance right here. So you had run up resistance in the weekly rotation zone, run up resistance, a little shelf here, and that's now support. So this is a very, very key support. You have a key moving average and prior price action providing support. So if it does drop below this, I'd start even be watching for longer term. I'm not saying it can't rally first, but if we did drop below this key level, I'd be watching for 1491, and then all the way down to about 1400 is a possibility. Now, we also might get the rotation zone cross on a weekly chart. Has not happened yet. That would be very significant and even more bearish. But we'll be watching next week to see how hard and fast this can bounce if we do get a bounce, and see how hard it can get to just when to list off these levels, and also know where your stop is. A key level for us to get a close below, if it closes below 1600 on a weekly, it's not a good sign for Amazon. So keep that in mind and know where your stops are, and also know if you're going to be an aggressive buyer and this is not just a long-term buy and hold, but you're somewhat trading it, know where your targets are. So you don't just go, we're going to all new time highs. You know, we're going to be watching for some of these key levels on these retracements. So if you're doing any dip buying in here, there's no key reversal pattern yet. But if you're doing any dip buying, know where you're going to be peeling some off, or at least aggressively moving up your stops in case this low from this week does not hold. So we have for you on Amazon. We'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.